What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the story of Ricky Holberman, Boston Red Sox current first baseman. You guys can see he's actually having a pretty solid season right now, hitting 300. His OBP is in a good spot. Red Sox are winning 1-0. It's a little misty out there at Fenway facing Garrett Richards and this LA Angels team that's actually not doing too bad this season. Red Sox are currently right now fighting for their playoff lives because we got the Yankees right behind us really nipping at our heels here in the AL East, and we're about midway through the season. Trade deadline has not hit quite yet, and the All-Star game therefore has not hit as well. But I want to take the time during Ricky's first at-bat here that you can see here. He's actually going to strike out on a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. It just looked a little bit outside. And as we jump forward to a 6-4 ball game here, the Angels are end up going to win this game, Holberman being the first out in the bottom of the ninth. So he's going to actually start to struggle. You guys can see it from the thumbnail. So I kind of gave that away a little bit. So even with runners in scoring position here, he's going to fly out. Actually, not even fly. He's going to pop out right back to first baseman and right at the pitcher's mound. So obviously the rookies got a lot of learning to do here. So they're starting to throw him curveballs, off-speed pitches, fastballs that you can't really catch up to. So basically I want to take the time here as we start to see Holberman start to struggle a little bit. I want to take the time and talk to you guys about, now down to 150 batting average, yikes, is the future of this series as far as upload schedule goes. So basically how we're going to do this is that every Friday or Saturday, so today's Friday, you're getting this a little bit earlier than, I want to upload these on Saturday nights because I think that more people are available to watch it on Saturday nights. We're going to get this thing going every week, one upload per week, either Friday or Saturday. And basically what's going to happen is we're going to get through one entire season of Ricky Holberman's year. So you guys are actually in this episode going to see the entire 2018 season for his rookie year. Next Friday or Saturday, you guys are going to see his 2019 full season. So these videos are going to probably run about 25 to 30 minutes long. And basically the reason for that is because we're only doing it one day a week. I want you guys to get as much content out of this as possible. And of course, obviously baseball season is coming very, very quickly, about 2 weeks until pitchers and catchers report. So got to think about that, right? MLB 19 is going to be coming out here pretty soon. And I want you guys to be able to get the full effect of this series before we actually take on MLB 19 franchise or possible bring back Ricky Holberman again for 19. Who knows? We'll just have to see. So without further ado, let's get right into this long-ish video. You guys can see that Holberman is starting to come around a little bit now, back up to about 161. I know I want to say that with a little bit of caution because it's not good. Okay, 161 is god-awful. So we gotta turn some things around. We gotta change his approach a little bit because I think we're getting a little too aggressive here. You can see swing and a miss at a slider, low and away. So Joe Ross has obviously got Holberman thinking and guessing up there, looking for fastballs, and he's tossing him these sliders. It's 3 straight sliders, one on the inside that missed, and then 2 down low and outside that he has missed. So we got a little bit of a duel here going on, and we do get a changeup. It looks like a changeup. That definitely was not a fastball, but he is actually going to line out to right field, and Holberman is now 1 for 2 in this ball game here. So here is a nice base hit to left field, and the runner there is going to hold. So Holberman now 2 for 4, I believe, 2 for 4 at this point, and Washington actually takes the lead on us. So we're down 4-3, and check out Holberman with the glove, baby. Gotta love that. So he's starting to come around here with his glove work here. I know that first baseman, it's totally different of a position than at third base. You would think with the corners being pretty much equal, just depending on where the batter is, left-handed or right-handed. It's the hot corner for basically anybody, right? If any first baseman or third baseman, but you know, third basemen get all the love out there because I think there's more right-handed batters than there are lefties out there in Major League Baseball. That's the reason why they call it the hot corner, right? So 5-4, we end up taking the lead back. Runners on second and first. This is a crucial spot for Holberman here. Gonna get down in the count here, 0-2. 0-2 with 2 down. You want to get some insurance runs. Obviously, one run will help, making it 6-4. Pitcher's going to miss outside or inside, excuse me. That is Brandon Kinsler, a relief pitcher for the Nationals, and he's a pretty good cat. He's a pretty good pitcher out there. So 1-2, Holberman gonna swing and a miss at a pitch, two-seam fastball or a sinker, right down the middle and a little bit in, and game is over. So we're actually gonna win that game. We're gonna win that game, and check this out. Ricky Holberman, his first career home run is a grand salami. Gotta love it, baby. Let's go. Call it, guys. What are we gonna say? He get a what? A big time boosh. So Holberman knocks 4 runs inside. Gotta love it. It's gonna be 6-3 right now. Check that out. 401-foot bomb, an absolute missile out there to left field, and the teammates are gonna give him the silent treatment, and then they're gonna love on him a little bit. So that's actually Chris Taylor. So the Red Sox end up making a trade for Chris Taylor, and it's good to see that Rafael Devers is giving Holberman some love here a little bit, because he's the third baseman of the future, right? Is Rafael Devers, and he's kind of blocking Holberman at that spot. But it's good to see that the Red Sox believe in Holberman enough with his hitting ability that they want to push him out there at first base, even though he's a 60 overall, right? So the fact that he's producing at this kind of rate, even if it was kind of sucky there for a little while, it's starting to pick it up a little bit. So you guys could see that he was talking to the media, very humble, Mr. Holberman, H, Ricky Holberman, H for humble, right? Gonna get a double here in the top of the 6th inning against the Kansas City Royals. So we do have a road trip coming up against these Royals, and now he's starting to swing the bat a little bit better. These are good signs, and now he's playing good defense too, guys. Playing good defense, up 4-0, and check that dive out. Good little toss over there. Nice job there, guys. That's actually Tanner Roark, I believe, who is pitching for the Bo Sox. And let's check that out again. Those are always really tough plays to make. Those are really tough plays to make, the ones that are the in-between type of hops. So now, guys, we're going to go ahead and simulate even further through the season. Now he's up to 248 with 12 home runs, 41 RBIs, and he's a 66 overall. So his fielding numbers have gotten a lot better. 66 fielding, 65 arms, 69 reaction. The contact has been very evenly dispersed. So has the power. So it's kind of treating him to be more of an overall, a well-rounded type of hitter. But take a look at this. You guys already know, that are following the series, about where the Tigers connection happens with Holberman. 6 hits, 12 at-bats, hitting .500 in 5 games against him. 3 home runs, 10 RBIs. So if you want to know about a team that might be making the trade for Mr. Holberman, Miguel Cabrera is retiring probably here pretty quick. And I don't know. You might want to consider Mr. Ricky Holberman here at the trade deadline there, Detroit Tigers. I know you're rebuilding at this point, so it would make sense, right? But here we are, sitting at 83 and 64, right? Really good Boston Red Sox team, right? Let's take a look at where we are headed into September. You guys can see right there, we got a 3-game set in New York, and then a 3-game set at the end of September into October. And simulating a little bit further, you guys can see what I'm talking about here. 89 and 70 for the Yankees now. We're in the last 3 games. So this is the last 3 games of the season in Boston against New York. 89 and 70, 90 and 69. So an absolutely huge series for the Red Sox and the Yankees respectively. Ricky just got to step it up. Everybody on this Red Sox team has to step it up. 249 batting average, 12 homers, 42 ribs. Yeah, you got to get it done right here. So early situation right now. Runners on the corners, 2 men down, bottom of the 2nd. Yankees up 2-1, and Holberman is going to end up swinging and being aggressive, and he's going to fly out there to Aaron Judge in right field, and the inning is squandered. So an opportunity is wasted, and Holberman here with a nice defensive play probably should have just ran this in, because now he's relying on Chris Sale, the pitcher, to dive into the base. Probably not a good idea there, Ricky. Don't want to be injuring Chris Sale in a crucial series here. Big game for both clubs. But we can see that he's going to fly out. So the Red Sox do end up tying the game 2-2, and he's going to fly out. But check this out. Going to swing at a high fastball, that 89th pitch from CC Sabathia, and he's going to deposit it into right field. I know that spot very, very well. David Ortiz hit that home run against the Detroit Tigers, and Torrey Hunter tried to grab it, and he ran right into the wall, and I got to imagine that that was really painful. So as a Tigers fan, I know that spot too well, so it's pretty funny that Ricky Holberman decided to hit a crucial home run back in that spot. So it's up 5-2 now. We got the lead, and we're going to end up winning this game. So we now have a 2-game lead on the New York Yankees. And going into this next game, this is another huge game. Could you guys imagine if we swept the Yankees right here? We would win the division. We'd win the division, and we wouldn't have to be forced to play in a playoff, in a one-game playoff to determine the last wild card team. Right? So you guys can see his splits. 343 against lefties, and now we're going up against a righty here. And, you know, Holberman's not doing too hot against righties, so it's going to have to be something that we work on with him going forward with Holberman's career. So we see he does get on with a little bit of a walk here, and check this out. A wild pitch, and Holberman with that 40 speed is going to get in safely to scoring position. And in the bottom of the 6th inning, in a pitcher's duel, taking any base that you can is absolutely crucial. And with 1 out, it looks like it's going to hit the green monster. Holberman was going on contact at that point. And Bogaerts delivers with a 2-run shot, his 20th on the season. It's going to be 3-2. Here's Holberman with another crucial spot here, and he's going to ground out into a double play in the bottom of the 7th inning. 4-2 situation. Had to come up big with a base hit. Didn't do it. Now we turn to the top of the 8th. Holberman with an easy ground ball. An easy ground ball, and he lets it go. And it's now going to be tied. So Jacoby Ellsbury comes up with I don't even think you give him an RBI there. It was a run off of the error. And Holberman now in the bottom of the 10th can't come up clutch in this at-bat. So we also see in the bottom of the 12th, the Yankees take the lead 5-4. And Holberman comes up and makes the out, and this game is over. So we just won last game. Now we lose this game, so we're back where we started, only being up by 1 game. It's 90-71 to 91-70. Guys, this game is to basically determine the American League East champion or the title winner. Okay, so if we win this game, we got it. If we lose this game, it forces a 1-game playoff in order to determine the AL East champ. And you guys can see here, it's not looking too good. It's not looking in our favors here. 8-4 now as Ricky Holberman sends a pitch high and right down the middle over the green monster for a 2-run shot. It's going to be 8-4, bottom of the 7th. We still have a chance. Just kidding, because now it's 12-4 in the top of the 9th, and Ellsbury decides to bunt, and he's going to get on anyway. So the Yankees have a shot at extending that lead even further from 8 runs. It's crazy. We just got it back to 4 runs, Holberman did, and now it's back to 8 runs. It's just unreal, guys. So this game being pretty much over, Holberman is just trying to drive something high and get a good pitch to hit. That seemed like it was one, but he's going to pop out to catcher right there at the pitcher's mound, and the Yankees are going to come into Boston and win this game. We now have a tie for the American League East, and the wild card is yet to be determined. So the second spot is either going to be the Red Sox or the Yankees, depending on who loses the 1-game playoff. And I will let you guys know right now, we did end up winning that game, so we move on to the American League Divisional Series, and we're going to be taking on the mystery team, which you guys are going to check out in just a second. Who do you guys think it's going to be? Who do you guys think it's going to be? Don't post it in the comments, because obviously it's going to be too late. Boom. We are in Target Field against the Minnesota Twins. Guys, don't sleep on this Minnesota Twins team, okay? I don't think I showed you guys their standings, but this is a really good baseball team right now. I don't know how or why that they're so good this season in this road to the show, but they are. They absolutely dominated the American League Central. They had a great record. This team is This team is kind of scary. They got good pitching here. You guys can see it. Holberman's going to strike out. And as we look at the playoff picture here, we're already in the top of the 5th after that strikeout. We can see the Dodgers are up 2 games in their series, so you got to watch out for them. Holberman going to strike out yet again against Michael Pineda. But you know what? It's not going to matter here because up 4 runs. It's currently 5-1 in the top of the 8th. Holberman's going to deliver yet again another run for the Red Sox. It's going to be 6-1 now after that RBI single. And it's looking pretty good for our chances here winning game number 1 in the American League Divisional Series. And it is. So the Red Sox do end up winning this game. We're going to go up 1-0. And we are going to go ahead and take a look at the box score here. Chris Sale went 9 innings and just completely shut these guys down. Going into the next game here against Jose Barrios. And in the top of the 6th with Minnesota up 4-2, Holberman's going to come up with a clutch hit right here with 2 down. And now in scoring position, the Red Sox have a chance at either a 2-run home run to tie it or getting a run scored to pull it within 1. Neither is going to happen as Holberman is going to go up until his next at bat here in the top of the 10th in a tie baseball game. It's going to be 5-5, now 6-5 in a crucial clutch home run off Addison Reed. Holberman, man, coming through. He's doing this thing, guys. He's coming in clutch here. Didn't really come in clutch against the Yankees with a couple of the fielding errors and another bad at bat in that double play, but you know, he's been doing some really good things right here in this game number 1 and game number 2. And you guys can see, why are the Twins celebrating? Well, since we don't watch play-by-play, take a look at who did something. Joe Mauer hit a walk-off home run. Must have been a 2-run home run that he got. So there you go. Red Sox now going to lose that game. It's going to be a tied series. Going back to Boston, 1-1 now. Hildenberger going to come on and relieve. As Holberman, you guys can see, is 1 for 2 with a single in this game. This is pretty crucial at bat right here too. So Holberman's going to have to yet again muster up that clutch and that grindy type of at bat here that the Red Sox need. He's going to take this ball low and away for the first pitch from Hildenberger. It's a 3-3 game. You guys know the situation here. Bottom of the 8th. Big spot right here, and Holberman's going to actually deliver a base hit into the corner, and it's going to get into the stands for a ground rule double. And guys, this sets up perfectly for the Bo Sox here with a runner now in scoring position. Let's see if they can actually get Ricky to score and get him in, because, well, they didn't the last time, right? That he had a pretty good shot, a pretty good hit. They didn't get him in. They didn't knock him in, but they're going to end up going with Jonathan Villar to pinch run, and he is going to score. He's actually going to get in, and there you go. So 2 runs are actually going to score right there. So the Red Sox win 5-3. Holberman did his part. Red Sox now up 2-1. And take a look that's exactly what I'm talking about, guys. He's hitting .417 in the playoffs and only hit .240 in the regular season, right? So obviously he's coming through. He's a really good hitter. Hit .370 down in Double-A, had some growing pains here in the middle of the year, came on late, you know, hit .240, brought that batting average back up. Now in the playoffs, he's really starting to find his groove, starting to get that game-changing momentum type of deal going on for him. So here we go in the next game, the game that could possibly win the series for the Red Sox. And just when I was talking about his grindy type of at-bats here and his ability to come up clutch, he flies out at the warning track in right field. A place that he likes, guys. He likes going the other way. You guys know this about Ricky by now. So, clutch situation yet again for Ricky. It seems like this game just has a knack for putting you in situations where it's like, oh, you got to tense up and you got to make a play here, right? So, 1-1 ball game here, bottom of the 4th, 55 pitches in for Michael Pineda, who started in game number 1, by the way, guys. And bases are juiced, and Ricky's going to ground out again into a double play. So you guys saw the double play there against the Yankees. He gets the -3 in batting clutch, and that might prove costly, and it does, guys, because it's going to be 8-3 now, Minnesota. And he's actually going to get on with another ground rule double, but it's not going to matter, guys. It's not going to matter. So the Minnesota Twins win this game 8-3, and now the series is tied at 2, and now we got to go into Minnesota at Target Field and try to clutch up here and get some things done. Holberman going to get on with an RBI. Looks like a double, but he's going to end up going for 3, and he gets in. So an RBI triple for Ricky in the top of the 5th. It's been a pitcher's duel to this point, and now Holberman is really feeling it now, guys. Getting that double, getting that RBI double, that's triple, excuse me, triple. I'm not giving him a lot of credit here, but here's another play for Ricky in the field. Oh no, Ricky. David Price can't believe what he just saw. It's almost a Bill Buckner happening all over again. 3-1 now for Minnesota, and the double play luckily happens, but you know what? It wasn't to lose the playoff game, right? We still got at-bats to go. We can still use teammates and get something going here. Holberman now with a base hit, a single in the top of the 8th with 1 down. You can still manufacture some runs here. You can still get some things going. Here's Eduardo Nunez. Up to bat. 0-1 count. He's got to get a base hit. He's got to get on any way that he possibly can. And he's going to get a ground ball there to first base. Toss over to second. Toss back over to first. Nunez is safe. So the inning is still alive. Mauer looking on. Can't get it done. Can't make the play. His teammates can't get it done. But guys, the freaking Minnesota Twins are going to end up winning the American League Divisional Series against this Red Sox team. And I personally think, and I know it's not a one-player game, right? It's not a one-team game. You got to use your 9. Your 9, the guys that are with you, right? The 25 guys that are with you, 9 guys that are out on the field, got to make plays together and win these games. But Holberman had some really crucial spots to come through. And it's, in my opinion, yeah, you got to come through. You got to find it within yourself to come through in the clutch. But he's still only a rookie. He's still only a rookie. He's still trying to learn the game and learn these situations. And it's really going to be interesting to see how he performs next season as we go on. And I see you guys next Friday or next Saturday. It's going to be interesting to see how he takes that adversity and pushes through, because that kind of stuff can break a young player. Like, I'll be real with you guys. That kind of stuff can break somebody. And I don't know how you come through after that. David Price, a Cy Young winner, a playoff, a World Series. He's done it all, guys. Tigers, Rays. He's been all over the place. He knows baseball, right? He's a really great pitcher. Looking at you like that, like, what the heck did you just do? Making an error over there at first base. Not coming in through in the clutch with your stick. Bases loaded, and that situation, I don't know. It hurts. It sucks. But you guys can see there he was a 68 overall. So he's got some things to work on. We're going to move forward. I'll see you guys next Friday or Saturday for the 2019 season for Mr. Ricky Holberman. As always, peace.